Welcome to Better Self Daily. I'm Adrian, and today we're diving into a topic that affects nearly all of us: the trap of self-criticism and how it's holding us back from living our best lives. Have you ever noticed how we tend to beat ourselves up when things don't go as planned? We think that criticizing ourselves will somehow motivate us to do better, to be better. But contrary to popular belief, bashing and being hard on yourself for not being where you want to be doesn't actually motivate you to change for the better. In fact, research shows that self-criticism only leads to a depressed mood, more stress, and less self-confidence. If self-criticism was truly effective, wouldn't we all be maximally successful, intelligent, kind, and everything else we hope to be by now? Let me share a story that illustrates this perfectly. Recently, I came across an account of a woman who had put tremendous effort into renovating her home. Instead of enjoying the beautiful space she'd created, she became fixated on every tiny flaw. Her inner critic grew so relentless that she eventually spiraled into depression, unable to see the genuine achievement in what she'd accomplished. This is the self-criticism trap in action. We become so focused on what's wrong that we can't appreciate what's right. We get stuck in a cycle of negative thinking that paralyzes us rather than propels us forward. Self-criticism shows up in many ways. It looks like conditional self-worth, an endless pursuit of improvement, and treating yourself as if you're the enemy. It sounds like, "You really messed up," "You're no good," or "I always knew you were a failure." It feels like self-loathing, regret, and hopelessness. But there is an alternative: self-compassion. Some call it self-love or self-kindness. But essentially, it's that ability we all have inside to feel and understand our emotional experience without criticism, to offer understanding to our pain, inadequacies, and failures without judgment. Self-compassion looks like patience for your journey and respect for yourself. It sounds like, "I know that I am worthy of my own support and kindness," and "We are all imperfect, and so am I." It feels like unconditional love and support, like being looked at by someone who wants only the best for you. So how do we make this shift from self-criticism to self-compassion? First, we need to develop mindfulness, becoming aware of our thought patterns without getting caught up in them. Notice when your inner critic speaks up and observe the words it uses. Second, recognize our common humanity, understanding that everyone struggles and makes mistakes. You're not alone in your imperfections. Third, practice self-kindness, treating yourself with the same understanding and support you'd offer a good friend. These aren't just feel-good concepts. Research shows that self-compassion makes us more resilient and less self-centered. It helps us take more risks, bounce back faster, and genuinely enjoy our achievements without downplaying them. Some practical exercises include keeping a self-compassion journal, where you process difficult experiences with mindfulness, common humanity, and self-kindness. You might also try writing yourself a compassionate letter from the perspective of an understanding friend. It's worth noting that self-compassion isn't always soft and gentle. Sometimes it can be tough and direct, calling out the lies our critical mind tells us with facts and clarity. Perfect compassion combines both approaches, knowing when to be gentle and when to be firm. Remember, you're doing the best you can with the resources and awareness you currently have. This doesn't mean you can't do better in the future, but beating yourself up won't get you there faster. As we wrap up today's episode, I invite you to notice how you speak to yourself this week. When you catch that critical voice, try responding with compassion instead. You might be surprised at how much more motivated and capable you feel when you become your own ally rather than your own enemy. Thank you for joining me today on Better Self Daily. I'm Adrian, wishing you a week full of self-compassion and growth. Until next time, remember that the path to a better self starts with being kinder to the self you are right now.